because you play steel strings, you may not be too familiar on setting up nylon strings.
Traditionally, they're tie-on, which means you have to tie them around the bridge, and I'm a total idiot.
Why you wait so long to string your guitar? What's up, everybody? I'm in Sean's house. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man. I'm excited for today.
You like what I'm doing today?
I'm very excited because I have this classical guitar that is an awesome Cordoba 55 FCE that I got back when I worked at Guitar Center, and it's been missing a string for centuries.
Okay, so the main thing when selecting nylon strings, a friend of mine, Miguel Insunza, he recommended this, and this is all I use for a long time.
Labella.
They just work. I get medium hard tension. You can get whatever you want, but this works well for me. Okay?
So you use these on your acoustic nylons and also your Godin?
Correct.
Okay, wow.
All of my acoustic nylon string guitars, I use them.
Labella, how much are these?
About $10 or
that's it?
12,
cool.
maybe 12.
Right.
I forget. And they come with these little, looks like dice.
Oh, I
Tells
see.
you the number, what string.
So they
you're
do have
setting
like a
up.
little ball end on it to know which one it is.
There are two tools that I use to do this. Or three, I guess.
Got a drill here.
Electric drill and this thing right here.
All right.
Set it up. And you're good.
You know, I actually have the Earnie ball one.
Oh wow, you still have it in the box?
Yep.
That's cool.
This is why I never... I have what it takes to do something like this, but I've just never actually done it.
I will use this. And the other tool is just...
Clippers.
I usually remove one string at a time and put the new string. I start by making sure I'm loosening it the right
You're not
way
gonna
before...
snip something. Yeah.
I try to do it on level 1, not 2.
Okay.
Make sure it's rotating the right way. I hold it with my right hand while I do this. Wow, these are very old. It's like you found these strings from the Titanic or
They're
something.
extremely rough. You're probably gonna get some kind of disease by touching these rusted.
I already feel it.
Yep, it's coming.
Pull out your string.
So now, you've done this at shows, right? You've like broken strings.
Oh my gosh,
during
look
your
all this stuff that's coming off.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Ugh.
disgusting. Don't breathe this. Alright, so you discard the old ones. Grab yourself your number 6 string. How many times have you put a string and it's the wrong string and then you have to remove it and do it again?
You know, I don't know if I've ever done that.
No,
actually.
come on.
I may not have.
We all have done
but
that.
I never. It's
Don't
because I
lie.
never changed my string. On steel strings, it's a lot harder to do that. Usually they come in individual packs. So I have to, individually, I have to take it out of the little sleeve. Okay, all right, so you go in.
All right, so usually one end is kind of, how would you
bent,
describe
I guess,
this?
little
like pulled,
gnarly.
like,
Okay,
yeah. The other one is neat. I always take the neat end.
Let me get a close up of this because I think this is worthy of an actual close up.
The neat end goes through the hole.
Okay, so over
from
the
left
bridge.
to right, unless you're a lefty, right?
Right.
And then you loop like under it. Watch this. Under the string.
Okay, so under. Tight.
And then you bring it over and under again.
Okay, then
right? One more time, over and under. I think 2 is good. Just 2. Then you like push here and pull. So it's like neat. See? So
Nice.
it's like tight. Then it holds itself. You don't have to do anything else. You
That's it. For
lower the guitar, take the other end, push it through the hole,
straight
and
through.
put it straight through most of the way.
Okay.
Leave a
So
little
the
slack.
slack.
I like to have a little slack. And then I always bring it back.
Okay.
Bring it
so
back,
come
not through the
under-
hole, under it.
Under the little
And then I
rod.
try to put it through the hole. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't, depending on the guitar.
Yeah.
I like to try to do it, but when it doesn't work,
So sometimes you
for
double
this guitar,
thread it. Okay.
For this guitar, the 6th string won't go through the hole again, which
Okay.
is the first time I see that. Oh, it is going actually. So you gotta use a little force, and
I keep mine pretty tight.
that's why I like the long nose pliers.
Yeah.
Because it's way
Oh, you
easier
can grab it from the
to
back.
grab it from the back. Like I said, it is not necessary to run it one more time, but I like it because it's tighter, less the odds that it will come off. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
So now it is automatically tight because it's double
There's
through
two
one
strings
hole.
in it. Yeah.
When you start winding, it goes over the string in a way that it holds it automatically. I go a few times with my hand, and notice how I go over the string, so it kind of holds it in place. See that?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
When I get to this part right here, that's when I grab the drill, put it on the right setting, and I start going. Make sure it's over the groove. And I always hear the first string. So I make sure it's close to it, to the note I'm looking for.
Okay.
That's it.
That's not so bad. So you go through, then under, and then tune it up.
Correct. Then what I do is I remove the first string to keep the equal tension of the guitar.
All right, so you go low to high.
Yeah, so low, then high, then the fifth, then the second, and so on.
Okay.
Before I try to remove it with my hand, these are pretty sharp, especially the lower strings.
Yeah.
They can poke you and make... I have cut myself with these strings.
Oh, I've poked myself with strings many times. Yeah.
So what I do when I'm removing them, I immediately have my plier ready, so I can very easily and very quickly pick it up. Did you see that?
Yeah,
How easy?
that was smooth.
And here's another cool thing that you get with technique and the years.
Yeah.
I don't need to pick up your guitar. It comes to me like this.
Oh my gosh! Wow, amazing.
Huh?
It's like a magic trick.
Right? And then look at this. One hand, super easy.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. Okay, that was.
I was impressed. I was impressed for a minute there. Wow.
Did you see that?
That was nice. That was smooth.
It was smooth, right?
Very smooth. Yeah.
It comes with technique, you know. It doesn't come by itself.
Okay, so when you go through the hole on the headstock side, you don't tie it again.
I never tie it.
You just wrap it around.
Exactly, and there are a lot of people that tie them. I hate the look of a knot there, of seeing the knot, and I find it unnecessary. The tension will keep it in place.
That's interesting.
So once again, you make the little knot, you go
loop.
under the string, and
through the loop.
Through the loop a couple of times.
2 to 3 times.
2 to 3 times.
Tie it. I can do this.
Right? Pull.
You can buy different tension strings, right?
Correct. Medium hard, hard tension, low.
Do you have any thoughts on those?
It's easier to play a lower tension.
Makes sense.
But when you are gonna strum, if you play flamenco or do any kind of strumming, they will be like rubber bands and they will buzz.
Flabby.
If you do a lot of arpeggio and classical guitar, then you don't want too hard of a tension. You know what I mean? So it depends what style are you playing.
Now that has nothing to do with how you string it though.
No.
Okay, all right.
We repeat the process.
So
Goes through the loop a few times. Now this is the first string. It's thinner. So that means you can put it through the whole 1/3 time.
I have only played one show with the classical guitar before, and it was at this like community center. It was like a showcase for the singer, and it was me and a piano player and me on nylon. And I made a mistake because I was very inexperienced, as I still kind of am. I changed the strings the morning of the show, and it kept going out of tune. So how often do you change your strings, and how often or how soon before you know you need to play it do you have them changed?
I try to do it like a few days before my next show.
Okay.
Because it takes forever for nylon strings to like stop
they keep stretching.
They keep stretching. But many times, and most of the time, I do it the day off because I forget.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
Typical musicians.
And that's not a problem. You just have to tune more during the show. Is that it?
And so what I do is a little hack in which I take the string, I put my hand over the string, and I pull several times. You don't want to break it, so be careful. And then, did you hear how I went like? And then I keep doing that for every string. When I get to my gig and set up, I tune it again. And sometimes, actually, after I restring, I go on half a step or full step higher.
Really?
Before I put it on the case.
No kidding. Okay. That's
and those are just little hacks. By the time I pull the guitar out, it already went down, but it's not too far from the actual note.
And how often do you restring your guitar then? As someone who plays a lot.
I do it like once every 2 months.
Okay.
But that's really bad. Like
we're not lying to people though. You know, I don't change my strings as much as I should.
Well, I do it like once every other month, but after about 3 weeks of playing, I already know these are awful. I need new strings. That doesn't mean I do it right away.
Sure.
It takes me like another full month until I'm like, okay, this is unacceptable.
It's great.
Terrible.
It's great. Yeah.
Or one will break, which doesn't happen often to me, but it has happened.
You'll hear it before the audience hears it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
There's a couple of things that also help you notice when you gotta change them. Hearing them that they're muted. The other thing, you start seeing them like change the color.
Yes,
You know, these
that's
were
a-
silver at one point.
Yeah.
Now they're black. They start rusting, they start changing. It's all set up, and the last step is to trim this.
Okay.
You just have to find it from the side that is closest to where it's coming out of the hole, and
All the way in. Get it.
that's it. Like trimming your own toenails, pretty much.
That's exactly how I do it with that same tool. I'm so happy you're doing this for me.
It's gonna be an extra charge.
Oh no! Surprise bill at the end.
Or you can just give me a record player at some point.
Dude, I think that thing is gone. Maybe I give it to somebody else forever ago.
It's okay. Somebody will watch this video and send me a record player.
See, the man's looking for a record
Or I
player.
can just buy one. Wow.
What's going on with that one?
Well, I guess it's time to buy a new tool.
Now you need new pliers too.
You want a clean cut, and this isn't clean.
Do you want me to get one of mine?
Oh, you have one of these?
Yeah. Ernie Ball saving the day again. We got the string winder. We got the thing.
These are very cool. Let's see. Let's see how they work. Oh wow! This is a perfect cut. Are you kidding me? You
The
gotta get
Ernie
this
Ball
on video.
Musician's Toolkit.
I approve your Ernie Ball musician.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Oh,
your
man.
brand new strings, La Bella or La Bella. Why you wait so long to string your guitar?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I love it. Got the job done. Dude, I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
No problem, brother.
I love it.
Anytime.